Have you ever felt like the school system was programming you to be poor? In today's video, we'll explore how the education system sets us up not for success, but for a life of financial limitations, and how you can break these chains to achieve financial freedom. Stay with us until the end, because what you'll discover will make you question everything you've ever learned in school. Don't miss out on these 3 life-changing secrets. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive content that helps you improve your financial life. Now, let's get started. From our childhood, the school system teaches us one fundamental thing: follow the rules. We are told not to make mistakes, to be careful not to make mistakes. Get good grades, follow instructions, work hard, and you will find a good job. But no one tells us that this path is preparing us for a life of economic dependence. We are never taught how to grow our money, how to start a business, or how to be financially free. If you look closely, the school system is designed to churn out great employees, people who will work for someone else for the rest of their lives. It is a system that rewards obedience, not innovation, that fears mistakes, not embraces them as an essential part of growth. It is a system that prepares you to be a cog in a machine, not to build your own. They don't teach us to think outside the box, to challenge the status quo, to dream big. Instead, they give us clear rules. They tell us not to go off the rails and to stay in our lane. But the truth is that success, real success, isn't achieved by simply following the rules. It's achieved by breaking those same rules, challenging the system, daring to do something different. I remember the words of Kiyosaki, a successful entrepreneur and author, when she talked about how her entrepreneurial journey began not with school lessons, but with the curiosity to escape a system that seemed overwhelming to her. She understood something simple but revolutionary. School teaches you not to make mistakes, but in real life, great successes are born precisely from mistakes. In her experience, to become rich, we must first free ourselves from the employee mentality that is instilled in us from school. The school system paralyzes us, suffocates our creativity, takes away our ability to dare. Think about it. How many of you have felt, after finishing school, that you don't know what to really do? Not because you don't have the skills, but because no one ever taught you how to discover them. School never asks you, "What are you really passionate about?" Or, "How do you think you can change the world?" They told us to follow a predetermined path with no room for creativity or innovation. But what happens to those people who, after finishing school, find themselves stuck in jobs they don't love, in a life that doesn't fulfill them? They often feel frustrated, trapped in an endless routine. And all this because they never had the chance to explore what they really wanted to do. School doesn't prepare you to dream big. It only prepares you to survive. What if I told you there was another way? A way you can rewrite your financial destiny by breaking the chains of the employee mindset and thinking like an entrepreneur. The path to financial freedom is not easy, and it certainly isn't for everyone. But if you feel that desire to do more, to be more, then it's time to take action. Being an entrepreneur isn't just about starting a business. It's about transforming your mindset. It's about being willing to take risks, face challenges, fail, and get back up every time. Before we continue, how do you feel about the school system? Do you think it has helped you or held you back? Leave a comment and let us know what you think. We'd love to discuss it together. Kiyosaki has shared how, on her first date with Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, she was asked a crucial question: what do you want to do with your life? Such a simple question, yet so rare. No one in school had ever asked her that question. No teacher had ever cared about her dreams, her ambitions. Kim's answer was just as honest. I want to have my own business, but I don't know how. I've never met an entrepreneur. This is where the real journey to financial freedom begins. A journey that, as Kim has discovered, is not for the faint of heart. Being an entrepreneur does not mean working less. In fact, the myth of absolute freedom in managing your time is quickly debunked. You work more, but in a different way. You work for something of your own, something that can grow and become the engine of your life, not only financially, but also personally. It is a difficult journey, which requires a different mentality, a mentality that school doesn't teach you. For years, we've been told there's only one path to success: study, get a job, and save. But few of us have stopped to ask, is this really the path I want to follow? What if there was an alternative? A way to grow your resources, to create something that's truly yours? Kim teaches us that resilience is the key to entrepreneurial success. Not everyone will make it, and many businesses fail because those who run them still have an employee mentality. When you're used to being paid by the hour, the idea of taking risks to build something can seem terrifying. But it's only through that risk that you can truly achieve financial freedom. And then there's the real question: are you willing to sacrifice the security of a steady paycheck for the uncertainty of building something of your own? Many people aren't. They'd rather stay in their comfort zone, even if that means being stuck in a life of dissatisfaction and mediocrity. But what does it really mean to step outside your comfort zone? It means facing your fears, facing uncertainty, and knowing that every step you take outside your comfort zone is a step toward growth. People often prefer stability, but what happens when stability becomes a prison? Kim often talks about the need for resilience. Resilience isn't just the ability to get back up after a fall, but the ability to do so with greater awareness and strength. His experience shows that it is not enough to have just a good idea to be successful as an entrepreneur. You also need to have a strong mindset, ready to withstand adversity and failure, because every great success is the result of many failed attempts. People who fail to reach their financial goals often give up at the first hurdle, but that is where real growth begins. Are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to change your mindset and start seeing opportunities where others only see obstacles? Remember, there is no perfect time to start. The perfect time is now, and every day that passes is a day wasted. If you agree with this vision, please like and subscribe to the channel to discover more ways to change your mindset and achieve financial freedom. If you like, support our work with a super thank you so we can continue producing videos like this. One of the most powerful lessons Kim Kiyosaki shares is that to become rich, you have to find a way to be a solution for others. It's not about selling a product or a service, but about solving a problem. And when you become a resource for others, money will come as a result of the value you provide. But to do that, you have to change your mindset. You have to let go of the fear of failure, the fear of making mistakes, the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Remember, it's not just about doing what you love. It's about understanding where you can make a difference, where you can contribute. Working hard to build something meaningful will give you a satisfaction that no job as a salaried employee can ever give you. So, are you ready to start this journey? Are you ready to question everything you've been taught and take back control of your financial future? If this video inspired you, don't miss the next one, where we'll talk about how to turn your passions into a successful business. Thanks for watching. Until next time.